Hey, you guys. I promised I would make another one, like right away, so that's what I'm doing. and so, yeah, hi. I know it's kind of late. Time got away with me, and I got busy with other things, and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to bore you with my excuses. They are just that, excuses. So, let's get on with this. So, today I kind of wanted to touch on um, taking back our power. Now, let me explain to you what I mean by that. So, when you have anxiety, or this is in any facet of life. I mean, it doesn't have to be because you have anxiety. It doesn't have to be dealing with mental health. It can be with your romantic life. It can be with your work life. It can be with just life in general, your relationships that you have with family, friends. It doesn't matter. So, what I mean by power is throughout our lives, we end up giving away our power slowly, like little by little. We either give it away willingly or it's taken from us. So let me give you some examples. When you're little, you kind of willingly give away your power to like your parents, for instance. That's just an example. When later on in life, let's say you start dating, and another example would be that you give away your power to your significant others in your relationships, your partners. Sometimes when it comes to any relationship that we have or anything that we're dealing with in life, we end up giving our power away and never getting it back. So, or somebody will take our power from us little by little, like especially like in abusive relationships or even abusive childhoods. A lot of us have had trauma. That trauma has taken away a little bit of our power. So what you really need to do, the thing is when we give away our power like that, a little bit here, a little bit there, we end up kind of feeling powerless because we've legitimately, like literally given away our power. And so one thing that I did that helped me a lot, this is going to sound crazy, I know, but I sat there. I've told y'all before, I've mentioned it, that I meditate. Meditation is such a big thing for me. It has helped me on so many levels. And that's something I do want to talk to y'all about later on as well. I'm probably going to do more meditation, guided meditation kind of stuff with y'all through this, because I'm going to be able to now with this audio thing. But anyway, so during meditation one time, and I've done this a few times because I feel like I've given away a lot of my power, or a lot of my power has been taken from me slowly over the years. That's where my anxiety comes from, you know? So I had anxiety due to a lot of things starting from when I was a child. So there's a lot of things I've had to do or overcome or go back to my childhood and try to figure out, or not even figure out, just take back what was supposed to be mine, rightfully mine, basically. Treat myself the way I was supposed to be treated, even as a child, even though I wasn't, you know, things like that. But we'll talk about that later, like I said. Right now I'm talking about the power thing. So let me tell you how to do this. You're going to sit down and you're going to be in a quiet place, and you're going to sit there and you're going to be like in a meditative state. And you'll sit there. I like to get into the whole like Indian style kind of thing and have my hands out on my knees, the typical meditation pose that you usually see people in. It helps me. I used to also do it to where I'd have my hands in front of me, like as if I was praying, but my arms like my elbows squared. I don't know how to explain that, to where my hands were in prayer position, I guess, right in front of my heart or the middle of my chest. So like that I used to do that too. For some reason I felt better doing that, and sometimes but most of the time I do the typical what you see in movies and like in pictures, the meditation pose, you know. So you sit there, make sure it's a quiet spot, you're not distracted by anything. Give yourself at least 5 minutes, dude. I mean, if you can do a little more, that'd be amazing, but at least give yourself 5 minutes. So you need to sit there and you basically out loud say, if you have to whisper it, if you have to just talk low, do it. But it's always better when you speak it, because you feel the vibration going through your throat and all. It's weird. I've experimented a lot with meditation, and stuff like this really does help. So anyway, that's just for me. Y'all do your own thing, of course. But just basically say, I take my power back. and think of everything and every situation that's taken your power away from you, and every person, every relationship, every thing that's ever happened to you that has caused and even a little bit of your power to go away from you, that, bring it back to you. So you're going to sit there and you're going to say, I call my power back to me. My power is mine. I never gave you permission to take my power away. Things like that. Everybody's different. Every situation's different. So you're going to say whatever resonates with you. But do this, and I promise it'll help you. I know the first couple of times I did it, I literally was in tears. And I felt this amazing energy come within me, as if I was literally taking my power back. And it's amazing, and it's something that I think is really important, especially people like us who deal with anxiety. My anxiety came from me not being able to handle stress, because I had gone through so much in my life already that I didn't know what to do, and I had given away so much of my power to everyone in my life, and I basically had none left for myself. So that's something that I think is really important. And even men, I know usually a lot of times it's dealing with women, that women are like, take your power back, ladies, from all those horrible relationships you had in the past and those awful men and blah, 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 but men have the same situations too. So you men as well, you need to take your power back. And it could be from your fathers or uncle, whatever it could be, from when you were a child. It could be from an older sibling. It could be it could be an old boss that you had. It could be an old, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, just partner. And whatever it is, it can be men, it can be women, whoever, you need to be able to take your power back. So when you do that, a lot changes within you, and you feel more motivated, you feel happier, you feel more like you can do more with yourself, and you have the ability, the strength, the courage to be able to do the things that you need to be able to do in your life to make yourself better. So again, this is just something that I think is really important. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I don't want to make this way too long. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it between 10. Yes, I did say, if y'all read, I did respond to somebody that had a comment asking me about how long it's going to be, and I had responded with 10 to 45 minutes, because I do want my episodes to be probably around 10 minutes. And then, of course, if I have guests on, or depending on where the conversation takes us, it might end up being 45 minutes, but it's going to be a good 45 minutes. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do with all of this. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this little episode, and just keep building yourself up. You got this. We all got this. You're way stronger and more powerful than you realize. And when you realize that, it's going to be an amazing, amazing day. And even if you realize that just slowly over time, it's every day is going to be a little bit more amazing than the last. And you're going to end up realizing how easy it will be for you to get through past your anxiety, and how you'll be able to conquer it so much easier. And again, I'm speaking from experience. Yes, I've been dealing with anxiety lately, and I'll go into that later. I'll probably make another one of these tomorrow explaining that, so y'all can probably understand and not think I'm some kind of fake or something. I really don't know what y'all think. But I promise it's not. It's nothing like that, and I'll explain to you what's happening with me, what's been happening with me lately. But anyway, again, I don't want to make this too long, so I love you guys. Remember, you're not alone, and take that power back. Take it back. Sit down, think about it. Think about all the people you've given your power to over the years, the situations, the everything, and take it back. All right. Love you guys. Remember, you're not alone.